Hi, I'm Richard X. Zawitz, CEO and Tango Master of Tango Creations and Infinity Art. Our company is responsible for over 100 million playthings and works of art that have been produced around the world. I want you to see my studio and the things I'm doing. My background basically is in the study of Asian philosophy and Asian art history and the art of sculpture at the University of Hawaii. That's where I began my career to learn how to manifest my work through Chinese Taoism and Zen Buddhism and other methodologies to practice the art of bringing positive energy to the world. So it's been my mission since practically the day I graduated college in 1971 to try and create essential art that could reach millions of people, universal energy and art, so that I could find a way to change the course of history through creativity and positive energy. The very first time that I stepped foot in Hong Kong in 1973, 40 years ago, I found it to be a place of amazing positive energy.
So Richard, I know you have been practicing Tao for 45 years now.
Yes.
How does that influence your creativity and your work?
Well, I think it's influenced my creativity and my work immensely. I have found through my study of Taoism a world depth in energy. So in my understanding of life and of why we're here, we are basically energy. And so over 45 years ago, I was fortunate enough to have learned the beginnings of Taoism with a famous scholar and a master. And that launched me, in essence, into the full realm of Asian philosophy.
Yeah.
So through that has enhanced my creative abilities immensely, and I'd like to think that my art manifests that here at my show with Infinity and Tao.
Yeah, and you know, your creation Tangle has sold more than 100 million pieces.
Yes.
And it's inspired by the Tibetan knot. Infinite knot.
Yes.
Could you tell us more about it?
Well, the Tibetan infinite knot is symbolically the meaning of infinity. I look at the Tao as a brother and infinity as the sister of the same source.
And Richard, could you tell us more about this piece behind it?
Well, what you see right here is called the infinite members.
Yeah.
And so I was inspired to this through my sculpture called Infinite Man and Infinite Woman. So this is Infinite Woman. And I also felt that
I wanted to do something monumental and dynamic with that concept. So I created the 5 infinite members, which symbolizes community or group. We are all interconnected after all is said and done. So I want that to be known. And I also want that for Hong Kong's benefit, because I'm a big fan of Hong Kong.
And you once said your mission is, to show peace through creativity.
Yes.
What does that mean? Tell me more about that.
Well, it's peace, and also to further define that, it's well-being. But when I see creative people, they're not thinking destructively. What I have discovered is that through creative solutions with the grand umbrella of wellness, that makes things better, people happier, more well-being, and it looks to me like a much more appropriate solution than peacekeeping through violence and aggression. So my methodology over the years has been to instill more creativity, and that's why through the launch of my show here, it's the beginning of my world tour to bring creativity to as many places as far and wide as possible. And further, I also feel that the course of history can be changed through the use of creativity.
Yeah, I hope more and more people get to see your work and then be just inspired by it.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Richard. Thank
Okay,
you.
sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Richard X. Zawitz.
Hello everybody. The Rotunda is a dream come true. I remember when the building was being built, I used to come by and visit it and remark at what an extraordinary art space it is. So I'm deeply grateful to Hong Kong Land. I'm deeply grateful to the art committee and to the persons on it, and to Hong Kong for supporting the art committee. This rock weighs 30 pounds. Let me demonstrate that. We have to put the scale on. We're going to put the rock on the scale like that. It self-weighs at 30.4, 30 and a half pounds. Not that easy to lift up with 2 hands. Now, I'm going to show you why I am the world's strongest 65-year-old man. Little skinny boy, I'm only 150 pounds. That's why. I am today offering a reward to anybody 65 years old anywhere in the world, man, woman, or otherwise, that can lift that rock like me, with 1 hand outstretched, lifting it up to at least 20 inches off the cradle. It's my pleasure. I'm the world's strongest 65-year-old